Be honest with me for a second. Doesn't it feel like 2025's economy came straight out of a bad reality show? Prices keep going up, bills don't take a break, and stress? Stress is basically the background music of life right now. Imagine I tell you, fasting can bring you peace. I know what you're thinking. Peace? From not eating? That sounds like adding more stress, not less. But stick with me, because fasting isn't really about losing food, it's about gaining something much bigger. It's about finding peace, even in chaos. Here's the truth. Fasting simply means giving something up, most times food, for a period of time so you can focus more on God. It's not a hunger strike. It's not the latest TikTok diet challenge. And no, God isn't out here trying to punish you by making you starve. In fact, Jesus said in Matthew 6, verse 16, when you fast. Notice that. He didn't say if, he said when. He expected it to be a normal part of the Christian life. Why? Because fasting has this supernatural ability to quiet the storm inside of us, even when the world outside feels completely out of control. Fasting breaks unhealthy habits. Let's talk about stress habits for a second. We've all got them. Some of us binge Netflix for hours. Some of us scroll endlessly on TikTok. And some of us, well, suddenly it's 2 a.m. and we're buying stuff on Amazon we don't even need, just to feel better for a moment. Fasting interrupts that cycle. It's like hitting pause on your autopilot. It reminds your body and your mind, hey, I'm the one in control here, not my cravings, not my habits. And spiritually, Isaiah 58:6 says fasting looses the chains of wickedness. In other words, the addictions, the endless scrolling, the overspending, the things that keep you restless at night, they don't get to call the shots anymore. Fasting breaks the grip of what stresses you out, and that opens the door for peace. By the way, if this is clicking with you, hit that like button real quick. It helps more people hear this message and keeps us going. And hey, subscribe if you want more real talk about faith in everyday life. All right, let's keep going. Fasting clears spiritual noise. Have you ever tried talking to someone in a crowded restaurant? You can hear them, but it's muffled under all the noise. That's how life feels sometimes, especially in this economy. Bills, bad news, uncertainty, it drowns out God's voice. But fasting is like leaving the noisy restaurant and stepping outside. Suddenly, you hear him clearer. Acts 13:2 says the early church was fasting and praying when God gave them direction. That's not just history, that's a blueprint. When you fast, it's like God turns up the volume. He gives clarity when you don't know which way to go. And clarity is peace. Because the most stressful part of life, it's not knowing what to do next. Fasting gives you that calm direction. Fasting quiets your heart. Life in America right now is loud. Notifications buzzing, deadlines piling, that constant pressure to hustle harder, make more money, do more just to keep up. But fasting lowers the volume. It creates stillness. It gives your soul breathing room. And here's the crazy part. When your heart gets quiet before God, peace follows. But it doesn't just stay spiritual. That peace spills into everything. You start thinking clearer about your finances. You see creative solutions you didn't notice before. You even feel calmer in relationships. Fasting isn't just about denying yourself. It's about making space. And in that space, God plants peace. And let's not forget that physically, fasting gives your body time to reset. So spiritually and physically, you're recharging both batteries. So instead of letting this crazy economy steal your peace, why not try fasting? Start small. Skip one meal, turn off the noise, use that time to pray, reflect, or just sit quietly with God. You'll be surprised how He steadies your heart. If this gave you a fresh perspective, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Real Talk Gospel. And I'd really love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. How do you find peace in stressful times?